everybody. Welcome to tonight's show. So glad you guys can make it tonight and join us. It's going to be a weird night. So Will's here. Okay. We'll talk about him in a minute. So tonight's guest, unfortunately, could not make it. About, 40 minutes ago, he let me know. So I decided I'm still going to go ahead and go with the show and just chat. I mean, we've done these just chatting shows before. You guys can hear me ramble, whoever ramble. But that's okay, And so, but I mean, I guess I kind of have a guest tonight. Will is here. He hasn't been on the show since December.
The first episode?
No, you were my guest the first episode.
That's what I'm saying, the first episode.
But you were on the show. You've been
yeah.
He's co-hosted a little bit with me. Co-host with me a little bit. Hi, Mort. Welcome. So we're just going to chat with you all. So if you guys have anything paranormal you want to share, you have questions for us, this is going to be the show to do it until, I decide to, do a Q&A of my own. Hi, Ryan. Thanks for joining. I see Ryan's stuff all the time. That is so sweet of him to stop in. So, Will, what you been up to?
Working.
Staying out of trouble?
Trying.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, Will was busy doing other paranormal things, and he's been gone for a little bit. But he's back. That like to
use me as eye candy?
Use him as eye candy. So one of the comments was he's the eye candy of the show, which that's fine. Girls can look all you want. I don't care. Hi, Renee. Thank you for joining. He's been gone for a little bit. Now he's back. And so he's just here hanging out since my guest canceled. So, and prayers to him because the guest wasn't feeling well. So let's wish him luck to get better. Hi, Brent. Welcome. Oh, okay. Thanks, Ryan. I don't know, Jeremy, why it wouldn't give a notification. I did update the information about 30 minutes ago. And so, yeah. I have exciting news. Where's my camera? I've been good, Brent. Thank you so much. I've been really good. I started a new job I got a promotion about a month and a half ago, and it's a stressful job, but I actually really like it. So I've been feeling really good work-wise. I've got a bunch of investigations coming up, so I'm excited about that. So a lot of good things are coming on. Yeah, for sure. So guys, I bought a new camera, and
You should have left it together, huh?
I'm excited for this. Okay, so it's like the cheapest camera you can get. But I think I'm going to get, an attachment, maybe for the night vision, and we can use it tomorrow. You think? It does have night vision, but it's not that great.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy, I don't know why I didn't tell you I was going live. Sorry. So I got a new camera we're going to try out tomorrow. By the way, we have an investigation tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you where because I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you where. Experience. Oh, wait a heck. Experiments. Like, it didn't click. We have a lot of experiments we're going to be doing tomorrow. Jeremy is going to be investigating. He actually is the guy that got us in to where we're going tomorrow. So I'm super excited about investigating tomorrow, guys. What's happening with my clicking here? Here we go. Brent, we are based out in Northeast Indiana, U.S., if you're in the States. We get a lot of people that aren't from the States join in, so I don't know if you're from the States. Oh my gosh, where did you go, Ryan? Where did you guys go investigate at? to where you have 64 hours of video footage. That's crazy. Hi, Amy. She was my guest. So you missed Amy. Amy was part of my... So... Oh, Australia. So it's evening here. So I wonder what time it is there. It's 7 p.m. here. So it's probably like 12 hours ahead of us, maybe.
I think so.
Hello, Alabama. Welcome. Ooh, Pennsylvania's not far from us. Have you heard of that place?
I have not.
He's going to write that place down because anytime somebody tells us about a location we've not heard of, especially Pennsylvania's not far from us, we write it down so that we can check it out. So he's actually going to go write that down. So it's Samuel Miller Mansion. That's different. Is it spooky? Was it like a good investigation, Ryan? Was it really good?
It's in Pennsylvania.
Yep, Columbia, Pennsylvania. I have some YouTubers I like to watch that are from Australia, actually. They're always posting in the middle of the night, so I always see it the next day.
I got some friends in Australia.
Oh, have fun with that, Amy. I really do hope that you do have a good time there at the Bell Mansion. Oh, 16-hour difference? Okay. It's 11 in Australia. So we want to talk paranormal. You want to just have any exciting paranormal experiences lately?
I haven't had too many lately.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's well, no, I will say had some good experiences when I went to Indiana State Sanatorium. I don't know how I forgot about that.
Yeah, you did. I forgot about that. Tell them about Indiana State Sanatorium because I didn't get to hear all of it yet.
We do not have enough time for me to talk about that place.
Okay, tell us the good stuff.
Well, there were bats.
I'm not ever going there. Okay.
So
go on.
I did end up having to get a bat shut in a room for a little while. And then I opened the door so it could get back out later. But yeah, Indiana State Sanatorium, if you haven't been, is a huge place. Like, I've been to Waverly's, Waverly Hills. I've been to Ohio State Reformatory, and just the property size alone is probably up there with Ohio State Reformatory. Which is, I think, bigger than Waverly Hills.
Ohio State Reformatory.
Yes.
Mansfield?
Mansfield.
Okay.
Because after Ohio State, I couldn't walk for 3 days because there's a lot of running around and stuff like that. But let's see, there are 3 houses on the property. 2 of them were for nurses. 1 was for the owners. And then there's the nursing home, and then the actual like tuberculosis part where they also kept people who had like an insane asylum almost type thing. That building itself was 5 floors. There are a massive amount of tunnels.
Really?
Yeah. Like there's a tunnel that connects all the buildings together that you can actually walk through. Then there's like access tunnels for maintenance men that you crawl through, which of course I did. But yeah, apparently we were having some issues with a spirit there that was challenging us, like 2 of our investigators, one of them being me. And like the whole team was like, we need to get you guys out of here, blah, blah, blah. They don't know how I investigate. So yeah, we walked out with them and then just turned around and went right back in and locked ourselves in the area. Not really to antagonize or anything like that. We were just wanting to know why he was so angry, why he felt so angry, and why it was towards us. Like, did we remind him of somebody when he was alive that used to pick on him, stuff like that? But nothing bad happened. But yeah, that place is just like footsteps and everything
Is
else.
it
everywhere.
$800 worth?
Yes.
It is $800
Yes.
worth. Okay. Just want to make sure on that.
And I think the total price is like 7 something.
700 something.
It's a little cheaper if you don't rent the rooms to sleep in.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I would say go when it's warmer and actually just crash in the buildings.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing, Ryan. Yeah, we wrote that down, that place, so we could check it out. Brent, you should totally investigate over there in Australia. I would come investigate if we could. Jeff went on a ghost hunt in Old Gym last week, and Jeff, I might know what you're talking about, but I probably can't talk about it on the show. But I might see you at Monroe House in a couple weeks. Just saying. I don't know what's wrong with you people and these bats. Like, okay, bats are just... I'm getting, like, anxiety thinking about tomorrow, knowing that there's probably going to be bats in the building I'm investigating.
It might be too cold.
I hope to God it's too cold for bats tomorrow. I do not like bats at all. Hey, sister. That's my twin there. Had to say hello. Hey, Scott. He's our #1 fan. Love you. I adore Scott. I do.
He's amazing.
He's like the sweetest guy ever. So we're going to investigate tomorrow. So I got to talk to the team lead to see if I can go live at all. But I'd like to go live some tomorrow. Oh, Scott. Do a little heart. I can't do the hearts. Like, my hands don't function right. Like, that's like the most stupidest looking
You're
heart.
supposed to use your thumb.
Oh.
I'm in a cast, so like that. It's hard to see because of my cast, but
I just feel like, I don't know, guys. We're
like this.
okay, gotcha. I'd send you a heart if I could function right. And
Use your thumb as the button. Tonight's episode, let's teach Clarissa things.
My hands don't work right. I do have, fun fact, I do have this finger doesn't have like a joint in it. I don't know. Like, it doesn't do that. I don't know. It's weird. Did you know that?
No.
You never noticed that?
No.
Yeah, see, it doesn't bend. Okay, sorry. That's
I think
weird.
you told me about it.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't recall ever breaking it. Nothing. Maybe it was born that way. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. So.
The words of Lady Gaga, you were born this way.
Yeah, I am not. I'm throwing up gang signs. That's right. What's up, man? What's up? Got this. All right. So we're going to investigate tomorrow. And then, guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but I am hosting two public investigations that I am inviting you to join me on. The first one sold out. So the first one is in April. We're investigating the Rhodes Hotel, which I've been there before. I'm excited about it.
I haven't seen that building since I moved out from across the street from it.
Yeah, so Rhodes Hotel, I really been wanting to go back to because I had a crazy experience there. And I'm so glad that we're able to investigate with our friends and some of you viewers. So I'm really excited about that. So I appreciate you all like jumped on it and it sold. Like, I could only sell like 8 tickets because you can only have 10. And I don't want to have too big of groups in a small building. Okay. Because too big of groups in such a small building just makes for a bad investigation. Oh, Jeff, you're joining us for Rhodes. Awesome. I'm excited. I knew Brad was coming. I couldn't remember who he said he was bringing, so that's awesome.
I don't know if I met Jeff.
I don't know. But so anyways, April is when that is, and like I said, that's sold out. But I went ahead and I decided to go ahead and do another public investigation so that viewers can come along, or friends or whatever, you know. I mean, let's get real, guys. Paranormal investigating is expensive, and we all don't.
Met me at Rhodes.
Oh, Jeff has met you. And we all want to investigate, but we all can't. So when we do these publics, it gives us kind of a chance to invite people, like for like $20, $30 they can investigate. And I am going to keep the group small because honestly, we don't need to fill a building full of people to investigate. We need a small group because otherwise you're not going to enjoy yourself. Trust me.
If evidence will be contaminated.
If you're serious about it and you wanna catch good evidence, all that stuff, yeah, it can be contaminated. But like I said, I really want to get to investigate with as many people as possible. I know COVID, whatever, we should be distancing. That's fine. And you can wear a mask if you want. There's no rule that you have to. There's no rule that you don't have to. You do what makes you feel the best, okay? Because I'm all about that. I don't care either way. You do you. That's how I am. And so, yeah, that's going to be May 21st.
For the second one?
Yeah, and it's going to be at the 101 located in Winchester, Indiana. You do boo? I do boo, like ghosts. I get it. Okay. That's funny. But yeah, so those tickets are going to go on sale tomorrow, actually. I believe at noon Eastern Standard Time. And the only reason we're selling tickets and we're selling them for only a short amount. Oh, Jeremy, what are you talking about? Only a short amount of time. What was I saying?
The tickets for 101 going on sale.
Oh, they're going at noon. So, anyways, guys, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought because I'm looking at comments and now I'm confused about what Jeremy's talking about. But if we don't sell tickets and we just let everybody come that wants to come, then we're going to have too many investigators, and I don't want that. I want a small group of investigators. So, and there are 4 floors to the 101. It will be a little bit warmer. It will be a little bit warmer because there's not heat in the upper 2 floors. So the basement was pretty good. We went to the 101 in January last year. The basement was pretty good. Really? We had a pretty good night.
Yeah.
Jeremy, I need to ask you, what are you talking about? What's happening that weekend?
It's like a lot of other events.
Like a lot of events? Let me think, what's going on that weekend? Is something going on in Michigan? I think something's going on in Michigan.
Is that for your roads event?
Oh.
One event.
Are you talking about, Jeremy, are you talking about when we go to Rhodes or what? When's Howard getting married? I knew he's engaged, but really? I really should read the group chat, shouldn't I? Oh, my Lord. Oh, in May. Aw, we should have. Are they getting married in New Orleans or like Louisiana area? Because if they are, New Orleans, I can't say it.
May 22nd.
Huge congratulations to Howard
and Jackie.
And Jackie. That's awesome. Second off, we should have went to Louisiana for that weekend.
It's close to my birthday too, so that would be awesome.
It is. Can we get a invite so then we have a reason to go down there and investigate? Is it really paranormal horror themed wedding? I love it. Oh man, I really should read the group chats, guys. Hello, Nicole. Welcome. Nicole, we were just talking about some of the upcoming events. Are you going to be joining us to some of the public investigations? So far, I don't think we're going to schedule anything in June. I don't know yet. And then July, August, I have investigations with things, the team I'm a part of. And then October, we have a Paracon. We have quite a bit for the rest of the year. You hope to?
Paraunity.
Paraunity. Yes, Paraunity is October 22nd, 2022 in Peru, Indiana. Come show your support because the people at Paraunity, I've been there the past 2 years. This is the 4th year. Those people at that, the people that run the Paraunity, the people that join, set up tables every year, all that, a lot of them are friends with each other, and they are a great group of people to be friends with. Para-unity can actually happen if you have the right people. Like, I hate to say it, we're all not going to get along, but if you have the right people that you surround yourself by, you totally can have that para-unity. So much. I mean, would you agree?
Yeah.
Like, you just have to find, because everybody is different in how they investigate and how they do things. And we all have our own opinions. We all have our own political views, religious views, all that. We're all different people. But if you have the right group of people, you can have para-unity. They don't all have to be on the same team. They don't all have to be psychics. They don't all have to be tech people. They don't all have to be, I don't know, whatever, you know. You just have to have like the right group of people, and just some people don't belong within that circle because they don't have the same goals as you do. They don't have the same aspirations as you do. Maybe, you know, you can have people who want to be famous, and that's fine. Well, they're going to fit well with everybody else that wants to be that way. Or you have people who are just love residentials, and that's fine because they're, you know, people who usually love residentials are the type of people who like to and understanding people, you know, and there's people who love the thrill, you know. You have a variety of people that are in it for a variety of different reasons, but you all can still have that para-unity. So that's my soapbox speech for now. It's true. It's true, because before I met the people at the para-unity 2 years ago, I didn't know hardly anybody in my area that did the paranormal stuff. I really very few. And I did not feel like there was teams out, like there was only my team prior to that, like the team I was part of. That's all there was. There was no reaching out to other teams for help, reaching out to other psychics, mediums for help. But when I met when I went to the first para-unity, I realized there's a network here. There's a network of people who work together. If one of them can't take a case, they'll ask the other team to take a case, and nobody gets mad. It's beautiful. I have helped multiple of these different teams as a medium, and it's just been awesome. Like, you just have to find the right group of people, you know. So I should shut up now. Nicole, that sounds awesome. Mario? I don't know what, there he is. Some reason my, at the bottom, over here, where the comments pop up, it doesn't want to work sometimes. Yep, Brent, I agree. That is the way it should be. So, but let's not talk about that. You're doing good. Okay, thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, some people do need to hear it. They need to hear it. Some people need to realize it's okay, you know. It's okay if you don't get along with everybody. It's okay if you do get along with most people. It's all good, you know? Do you have any more paranormal stories for us?
No.
I'm trying to think. So one thing while Will was absent was the decline and the increase of paranormal in my house. It's been weird. So things got really quiet while he was gone, and now, like, right before he came back, and it could be because I'm renovating, things have, like, gotten crazy.
You had things going on when I was gone.
It hasn't been that bad. I don't think it was that bad, but...
Yeah, I can still remember some of the texts. You got to call out for my name.
Yeah. When does Will plan to trip? When you gonna become Jack?
I mean, I've already been Jack. in a small little play.
Just like put it over your head, and then you're Jack. There we go. There's Jack. Look, he's Jack. Oh my God, we are the weirdest people.
Careful, might break out Jack's lament.
His lament?
Yeah, from the movie. He
did look pretty good like that. We're drinking Gentleman Jack. I'm drinking tea.
I finished my Coke. About to steal the rest of your Pepsi.
You know what? One thing I wish before tomorrow's investigation, like, I really wish I would have got more equipment. Like, we're going investigating tomorrow, and I know Jeremy's bringing a ton of stuff to the investigation, but I really want to go equipment shopping. Like, what kind of equipment is everybody buying now?
SLSs.
I like the SLS, though. I do. I know it can be, like, questionable, some of the evidence on an SLS, but
I mean, as long as you know what to look for, know what it is mapping and stuff like that.
yeah.
Like, if you're pointing it at a chair, it's going to try to map the chair. So.
The GS2. What's the GS2? You know what that
I've
is?
never heard of that.
What?
Oh, wait.
What is the GS2? I'm Googling, guys, if I'm not looking at the screen. You know why? A projector? What?
No.
Girl, explain it to me.
I think it's from Ghost Stop.
Jeff, do you build equipment? We might need to talk. Do you build equipment that's quality but affordable? Because then we're really going to talk.
I'm about to start working on my own.
Oh, she says from Ghost Stop.
Yep.
It's a laser grid.
Yep. It's like mine, but it does the mapping.
Oh, okay.
It's the one like Craig uses.
Oh, yes.
Right
yes.
here.
Okay, Jeff. Well, we're going to be friends now, and I'll talk to you about equipment.
See, it actually maps out on the screen.
Okay, he's showing me. Can I show them?
Yeah.
That's the G. Can you see it? G. That's what it is. What did she say it was? I can't find her chat now.
The laser grid.
The GS2.
I got the GS1.
IR line. It's a voice record.
Got all that.
And heat and cold sensor, really? The moment okay. Huh,
Yeah,
let's
because
check that one out.
I got a pretty kick-ass idea for a REM pod that I'm going to do. I'm not going to explain too much about it because I don't want my idea taken.
You're gonna start with those who are going. What do you mean? Oh, okay. Jeremy, as long as none of those experiments put me in a room with a bat, we'll be all right. I'm down for any experiment. That's all I got. Start a chat. Okay. You're gonna start a chat. Gotcha. That sounds great. Just what I need to be added to another chat. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. No bat is in the plans. Good. I appreciate that.
He runs from them just as fast as you do.
Jeremy?
Well, no, nobody.
Jeremy does not run from bats.
He walked out of that room.
Well, because
I don't think anybody could beat you out of a room.
Nicole, if you're interested in the public investigation I'm going to do in May, because April's already sold out. In May, go to Facebook, go to Unveil Paranormal, and when you go to Unveil Paranormal, click on events, and then you'll find the event. Click on the event. That will take you to Eventbrite to purchase a ticket for that.
I built a Tesla radio before.
Have you?
Looking at Jeff's comment.
I also built a Tesla radio for Brad. I'm happy. Jeff, were you the one that built him? Oh my God, what's it called? What is it called? Shit. The portal. Yeah. Did you build him the portal? I think he says he just got a portal. Sony FDR Axe 53 for video camera. Oh. I have been looking at cameras a lot lately. Like I just showed you guys this one camera I got because I want to do photography. It gets me out of the house and, it's just fun. Oh, hi, Brad. Hello. Oh, they're all wondering what the heck I'm saying hi, Brad, for. That's why. Brad was my guest a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff, this one's for you. Wants to know if you'll ship to Australia. And yeah, Jeff has built some portals. I don't know if you guys are in the same video or not where you can see each other's comments, so. Okay, yes, I was. I've already told the story a million times. I will dive under a table if there's a bat in the room, period. That's all there is to it.
Jeff says he can ship to Australia.
There you go, Brent. So you guys want to connect, and then you guys can discuss what you want to do. There's a lot of equipment builders nowadays. When I started this field, 5 years ago when I got into the paranormal field, okay, that's separate from actually having anything to do with paranormal. But when you actually get into the field, then you start, learning people and who else is in the field, so on and so forth. It seems like the last 2 years, there's been so many new builders.
Because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
And it's actually not as hard as what people think.
Yeah. Okay. I would believe that. Because, Ghost Stop, probably their prices have been going up. Who else sells them generally? Isn't there another place? I'm trying to think of another place.
St. Augustine, which also...
I think that's part of Ghost Stop.
Well, they sell Ghost Stop. Digital Dowsing, which is Bill Chappell, the guy from Ghost Hunters.
Okay.
He builds all of Zach's equipment.
Okay.
Yeah. Now there's Attic Junkie.
Attic Junkie?
Yeah, they build REM pods like Blake builds.
I follow a few of the builders, on Facebook and stuff. But yeah, I think it's good that people are building equipment, because then we're not all using the same equipment too,
Yeah.
Then we can use a variety.
Like with mine, the one thing I will say, with the REM pods I want to build, I'm not going to use the black box like everybody uses or whatever. I'm actually going to use a wooden box, so it looks like it belongs in the environment more.
Yeah. We've been talking about that, investigating locations by hiding cameras.
I think me and Jeff are going to start chatting a lot because I went to ITT Tech for electrical engineering. So
okay, Jeff.
I feel like we're going to have a lot to talk about at Rhodes.
That's awesome. Yeah, Brent, that's something we talked about, I think, the last two shows about secretly, we go into a location with hidden cameras, hidden audio, just gear that looks like everyday items, I think would be cool. And then you just act like you're not investigating to see if you get different results. Because a lot of people have talked about, I always get better EVPs when I'm actually sitting here quietly asking questions. And so that's why I'm like, well, let's just sit and chit chat with our friends and record. But see, the problem is when you record, you're going to get their conversation and your conversation, Yeah,
but you also got to think about it. If somebody comes into your house all the time and asks you the same questions over and over and over again, you're going to eventually stop answering.
Yeah.
That's my theory on it. So yeah, whenever you're starting to actually not pay attention and just start talking, kind of still pay attention,
Yeah.
Keep a third ear open or something.
Right.
More things do happen when you're not asking the same stuff.
I think it'd be cool if we could I don't know if it's possible though. That's probably way beyond us, where we can record everything that isn't our voice. But that's probably impossible. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know.
There could be a way.
But Jeff does say you guys could certainly come up with some cool ideas.
Yep.
I might chime in on that, Jeff. I always consider myself an idea person. I got plenty of them, but
too many.
Just ask Will. Every few days, I have a new idea, and it's always oh, we should try this, we should try that, or let's go do this, let's go do that. Like I'm just constantly, like my wheels are constantly turning.
Let's redo this room.
Yeah, like right now I'm on this fix of redoing my house, and it's like, oh, I got this idea for this room, and I got this. So I just.
So men, never tell women you know how to do things around the house. You'll never get a day off.
Always tell women you know how to do things around the house, because it's hot. First off, okay, if you can fix something, if you just working on a faucet, something, I don't care. Okay, like let's just
start wearing loose pants to show my plumber's crack.
I don't want to see that. So yes, absolutely, men, let women know you can fix things, because most women are like me and they think it's awesome. So what?
What?
Talking smack.
I just said it's a trap.
That's why he's still here.
Sadly.
Anyways, guys,
the other thing.
This is a child-friendly show. That's a lie. So, anyways, what else we got going on?
Besides your stuff, I'm slowly in the process of getting things ready for a documentary that I'm going to start filming.
Yeah? You want to tell them a little bit about your documentary?
I don't want to say too much about it.
Okay, then don't tell them anything. Leave it a mystery.
I know I talked about it a little bit on my Facebook Live on my demonology page.
Brett says he can fix up Amazing Feed. Does that count? Amazing Feed. Are you talking like food? Because I like food. Or are you talking about like news feed or post, you know? Yes, this is true, Jeremy. If somebody is fixing your stuff and they don't know what they're doing, then it's not hot.
No, then it gets expensive.
Then it gets expensive. Oh, food. Yeah. So, yeah, if a guy can cook, I think that's pretty hot.
I can cook. I've cooked for you.
You can?
I've cooked for you.
Twice? Okay, maybe 3 times, I guess.
No.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I hate cooking. That's why Friday nights we're eating out. Not a sponsor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's well, you know.
Usually our Friday nights are Chinese nights.
Yeah, usually it's Chinese food, but tonight we just got Hardee's. Hardee's, or what is it called elsewhere? Carl's Jr. It's called Hardee's here in Indiana, but it's Carl's Jr. elsewhere. You make toast and cereal. I'm pretty good at those too. Yeah. And good drinks.
So you know the proper mixture of rum chata to Fireball to make Cinnamon Toast Crunch then.
Brent, I'm going to tell you this.
No.
I think American food is gross.
Yes.
It is the most greasy, fattening, terrible food for you ever out there. It is.
That's why we're the most obese country in the world.
That's why we all tubby around here. But yeah, I get it. I've talked to a lot of people from not from the States, and they wanted to come. Now there is some good food here. Go to the South.
Louisiana.
Southern food is really good, in my opinion. I really like Southern food. That's really it.
Louisiana has good food.
So yeah, it's really the Southern food, like
their baguettes and stuff.
That's really good. I mean, that's my opinion. I mean, I'm from the Midwest. We have Midwest foods that are more Midwest-like.
You go down south, you get liver, gizzards, meatloaf. If
you like meats, the South is good. But I personally think the Southern food's the best if you come to America.
The best fried chicken.
That's just my opinion. Yeah. Would you say?
Well, I grew up in southern Indiana, so.
Yeah, you were kind of down there. You were borderline a Confederate.
We go through a tub of butter in 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to use infrasound a lot at Post Town. And oh my gosh, the amount of evidence we got after that.
That's awesome. Infrasound experiments. So, Jeff, I think you and I will be at the same investigation. I will be there Saturday that weekend. I probably won't be there Friday.
I heard about 5 guys going global. I know there's 2 around London.
Mine's an overpriced birthday. So, 5 guys. We have 5 guys here, and we don't have it in the small town I'm from, but the closest city to me we do. And I thought it was so strange going there, and they just like pour the fries in your bag. Do they do that in Australia? Do they just put the fries in the bag? Okay, awesome, Jeff. I'm glad I'll get to see you guys. And I'm sure, like, Australia has probably McDonald's, because everybody has McDonald's. Yeah, they do that as well. Yeah. Do you guys have Wendy's? Wendy's is my favorite fast food place. Like, you guys, I doubt it. I doubt you guys have Wendy's. They're not as big.
You like their salads, though.
Well, I do love their salads.
And I get the triple baconator.
Yeah, Wendy's is my favorite, and they got breakfast now over here, and I still like their breakfast. I don't love their breakfast, but I like some of their breakfast.
They have a baconator breakfast.
They do have a baconator breakfast. Yeah.
And then you get mad at me because I'm still tiny.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I really like. I don't know though. When we live, here in America, we have all this American food, but all I ever want to eat is like Chinese or Hispanic foods. No, you guys don't have Wendy's. You guys really need to get Wendy's. I really like their food. I think it's better quality.
We like that Cajun restaurant, but it's pricey.
Yeah, we did have sushi. Oh, we love sushi. Like, it is so good. Oh, it's called Hungry Jack's, the Burger King is? Huh. Don't we have a Hungry Jack's, like, as a brand for something? I thought we did.
Jack in the Box.
Oh, that's a restaurant.
But I've never eaten there. That's one place I have it.
Yeah. Yeah, Brent, you totally do need Wendy's. Wendy's is good. Yes, Amy, sushi's awesome. All we're talking about is food tonight. Screw the paranormal. Let's talk about food.
Oh, I have to get more food.
What's your first thing to talk about for the night? Paranormal. What is almost the number one other thing to talk about? Food. So
just like when you go on investigation, you don't eat Taco Bell or White Castle.
Yeah. Oh, what? That reminds me. Oh, Christy, I love you. Welcome. I just love her. I just do. There's just some people you meet and you're just like, I really like them. I don't know why, but I do. No, I know why I like Christy.
Nope, that's only Australia.
Okay. What was I saying? Oh, when you go investigating, guys, Will said don't go to Taco Bell or White Castle. So where do you guys like to go to eat before an investigation? Do you guys usually go out to eat? If so, where? Or do you typically go, you just eat at home and then you go investigate? Me personally, in the past, it almost seems like a ritual to go eat Mexican food before an investigation. What about you?
Usually me, like, I'm just going to use this as an example. When I went to Whispers Estate, I showed up super early because I also like to explore the town and try to find like a little mom and pop hole in the wall type diner place. Mm-hmm. And if they have like country fried steak, that's definitely where I'm stopping because I love country fried steak. So it's places like that.
Like a Bob Evans or a
not like like I said, like a little mom and pop hole.
Oh, okay.
So I can't remember the name of the place. There is a place just like a block away from Whispers. And what was funny is when I went to eat there before the investigation, they were telling me it used to be what's it called? It used to be a whorehouse back in the day. And the doctors from Whispers would show up there to do like surgical procedures on the prostitutes. So we think he was doing like abortions when it wasn't allowed on them.
Yeah, I've been to Whispers. I think that's the story. Yeah, I always bring snacks too on an investigation.
She goes cheap when she eats at home, which is the best way to go. But
Railroad Cafe, where's that at?
I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah. Fast food's really usually an option, especially if you're in a hurry. Now I'm down for Wendy's, Jeremy. Totally. Or I don't know if guys, I'm having issues, and I don't think I can eat pizza anymore like I used to be able to.
Allergic to everything.
I think I'm gluten. I think I need like gluten-free stuff. It's weird. It's
near Whispers.
It's near Whispers. Okay, so that's where Railroad Cafe is. We'll check that out.
That might be it.
You think it might be it?
I think it might be it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to Google it now. The ladies there were so nice and polite.
Yeah. Yeah, me personally, I prefer to just go get Hispanic food before an investigation. That's usually my go-to. And then I usually bring snacks because I get really drained at investigations. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, though.
Dollar Tree.
Well, no. Because I can't eat after 8 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing this new thing called intermittent diet or fasting. And I'm only allowed to eat 8 hours out of the day. So I have a feeling, Jeremy, I'm going to be a crab ass a couple hours into the investigation.
Tomorrow's your cheat day.
Tomorrow might be my cheat day.
I'm not. I'll sleep in the car. I'm not putting up with you when you're crabby and hungry.
Yes, you should definitely come over to the States and investigate for sure. Yeah, I would love to travel overseas to investigate. I will be hangry. I will. I know. I get so drained when I'm investigating that it's gonna happen.
Tomorrow's a cheat day.
He's probably gonna have like snacks stashed somewhere just in case I just get too overwhelming, and then he's just gonna
healthy snacks. They can't be that bad.
Really, Jeremy? Really? The only shitty areas at our location tomorrow is the ones where the bats are. Other than that, it's fine.
I'm just going to lock you up somewhere.
I know, Jeff. I know.
I love that place.
Swear to God.
I've been there 5 times that I remember.
We should have booked Randolph for May.
I kept telling you.
Maybe June we'll have another public and it'll be at Randolph. Totally, I'd love to do a collaboration. Absolutely.
Is Australia open? Are the borders open?
Oh yeah, are your guys' borders open or?
I have a friend over there who's an investigator, and they keep telling me to come as soon as I can too.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell you that Ricky's going to be there.
How dare you not tell me Ricky's going to be there?
I'm so sorry. I wanted it to be a special surprise.
I mean, you tell me Nick's going to be there.
Yeah.
So we got to bring corn.
Oh, we have to bring corn. Oh my God, that joke's still going on.
Yeah.
The whole corn joke. Okay. Okay, Amy, I'm Jelly. Which friend? I got lots of friends. Which friend? Oh, in Australia. His friend. Sorry.
I think Brisbane.
Bris?
If I'm saying it right, I could be saying it wrong.
Oh my gosh, we get to see so many awesome people tomorrow.
We always do.
I am so excited. The one from yeah, he just said Brisbane.
I think it's Brisbane. I could be saying it wrong.
How do you spell it? Do you know?
No.
God, tomorrow's gonna be awesome, guys. I'm leaving early enough because I want to get to Crown. Almost said where we're going. I want to get to the location, and like I want to take photos because, guys, like I said, I have my camera and I'm like trying to do this photography everything. So I want to you can get us in during the day. Just saying. I want to take photos, at least maybe of the town and the area, and the lake's really close nearby. So I want to kind of explore and get photos and stuff. And so we're going early.
Yep.
And then
Brisbane, Queensland.
Queensland?
Yeah.
Brisbane, Queensland?
Which my favorite TikTokers from there
That's
too.
what he said, so. Will you? Yeah. Right, so Ricky, hey, though, we're gonna stay overnight. Close Brisbane, but pronounced Bane part is pronounced Ban.
Okay.
Brisbane.
Yeah.
So like the E silent could be spelled Brisbane.
For us silly Americans.
Oh my gosh. Have you guys like ever compared our language to other languages? Our language is so messed up. They're going to do a public? When's this? 40 for one night, 75 for two. Who's being silent?
The E in
Oh.
Brisbane. I gotta work on that. I hate not be like pronouncing words right.
The A is a set. What?
Accentuated.
Is that how you spell accentuated? Wow, I have a bachelor's degree and I don't know how to spell it. Yay, community college. Actually, no, I went to university.
Did he say?
I don't know. What time you getting there tomorrow, Ricky? If you're still here. Pitt and who is Pitt? I don't know who that is. Look him up. I love meeting new teams and stuff, so we're gonna look them up. So they're booking it and they're just doing like a public or something. I don't know. The tavern. The Australian language is messed up, is it?
The Pitt Cruise, Central Indiana.
No, she said they're near Fort Wayne. They're out of Fort Wayne. Fort Wayne's a city nearby. Okay, thanks, Jeremy. Okay, so the YouTubers I watch, Raising to Your Right, Next Door, Batistas, yeah. The YouTubers I watch, I love listening to their accents, but I think they're from like around Melbourne. The ones from Australia, the two YouTubers I like to watch. It's kind of weird because the two I watch, both their accents are a little different. So I don't know if they were originally, like, they're actually a dating couple now, but beforehand, when they weren't dating, they just both have a little bit different of an accent. So I don't know if accents vary. Accents vary over here in the States, so maybe they vary there in Australia too.
I know they do in England. They have 5 different accents there.
Yeah. Everything is shortened.
There are so many Pitt teams.
Yeah, she says it's Ghost Hunter Society of Fort Wayne. Hey, speaking of them, tell them thank you because they recently followed Unveil, and I appreciate it very much.
There's so many teams under that name. It's hard to find.
We'll find it. That's fine.
And they range from America to Italy. And it's the same. It's the same thing. Paranormal investigating.
So next week, let's see who our guests are next week. Okay, thanks, Amy. Appreciate it. Let's see who my guests are. I have my little podcast schedule here. Oh, I have to talk to her. So my guest for next week does interesting type of healing. It's not like Reiki healing. It's not like healing for like people.
Thank you, Amy. She says she's going to find it for us.
Okay, thank you. So it's very interesting the type of healing she does. So I have to reach out to her though and make sure she's still going to be here next week. But for sure, I'm excited about that. And then just so you guys know, the week of the 25th, the Friday of the 25th, I am taking that week off. It's spring break here, and I am taking a break. I am going on a little mini vacation, so I will not have a show March 25th. Just so you know.
Unless I take over.
I don't know if I can leave my show to him. I don't know if that's a good idea.
You need to put it to a vote.
Would you watch the show if only Will hosted it?
You need to put like
1 week.
You need to put it on the vote on Facebook where people can click yes or no.
They can vote right now. There's 5 viewers.
I've never heard of A&B Cafe. I know there's a pizza place right behind it that has really good pizza.
Brad, do you think you're going to come to the 101 too?
Brent said he'd watch it. Just one.
Really, Brent? Really?
I could even get my own person to interview.
Who are you going to interview?
I don't know. I got a handful of people I can contact.
Will knows the fancy paranormal people. Awesome, Brad. Thank you. Yeah, he found it. He did find it. Like Will have the fancier people on the show probably.
Probably.
That's more his taste. I'm not a fangirl at all. So I just like having people I think are real and cool and down to earth people. That's my
people I know are real cool.
Actually, some of them are really cool that he knows. I'm really impressed.
I actually have a few celebrities that phone numbers I have. But
So Jeff, if you did not have band rehearsal on Fridays, would you watch the show if only Will hosted the show? Brad, they're going to be $32. I'm curious. Who else is watching? I don't know to look to see who's watching. Whoever's watching, tell us if you'd watch the show if only Will was hosting.
I mean, I got a guitar too. So.
Oh my god. So you're just gonna get your guitar out and start wooing like.
I mean, if somebody's talking about band rehearsal,
He's getting his guitar. You gonna sing him a
you
song?
get this.
Come sing him a song. You'd give Will a chance. You're so kind. Will, here's your chance.
I don't even know what to do. My hand's broken.
Oh yeah, he has a broken hand. I guess, baby, that's not a good. You know. No, you're a professional. You can play the guitar with your hand broken.
I have been.
See?
Yes. Brad.
Yes, Brad. Tomorrow they'll go on sale. Amy just laughing. Amy, would you watch the show if it was only Will? The coolest band members play the bass. Do you know how to play the bass?
Yeah. And I'm mostly a drummer, but I had kids and I was afraid of busting their eardrums. And I don't know, electric drums just were off-putting to me for a while. But now I'm looking into getting an electric drum set. So after I had kids, I sold my beautiful, wonderful drum set. And she got me that guitar for Christmas. Nothing beats the seagull. I'm sorry.
Well, anybody want to give him $500 to get a seagull? Because it ain't happening for me.
No, the one I had was more than that. It was custom made, had ivory.
See, put my picture up.
I can create a filter.
Well, yeah, how about it be you, but a filter of my face? Let's do that. Let's create that filter, and then we'll do the show that way.
That could be creepy.
That might be creepy.
Yep.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, but yep.
Like it's easier for me to learn songs when I learn them on multiple instruments.
Amy. Oh, I love her. She's got such great energy. I just like her energy. I just really like it. Yeah, I don't know that much about band stuff, so that's all on you all. I don't know. I was in choir. Does that count for something? Doesn't mean I can sing, trust me. What?
I think that's where they're watching from.
You're welcome, Amy. So, Will.
Oh, you're over your.
It's 8:00. Should we like leave everybody alone now with our just
I don't know.
rambling?
Is there another show?
Yeah, 13 Dimension, but I don't think they're going live tonight.
Oh.
We all miss 13 Dimension. They all need to come back, don't they, guys? They totally do. I don't know if Jeremy's still on here, but that's for the past couple weeks. They've not been on, so keep everybody on 13th Dimension in your prayers, guys. They all need it. They're all going through personal things, so. Thanks, Brent. This is what it looks like when we wing it. Usually I have a guest, and usually I have questions. It's very much more formal. But there's been a couple shows that were pretty informal, and all we do is sit here and chat with the audience, because why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Sometimes it's good to get to know your audience a little more.
Sometimes these are my favorite shows, where we just sit here and we just chat with you guys.
The audience gets to know you a little more.
Yeah, and you guys get to know us a little more. If you have questions, of course, we're always willing to.
Jeff and Brad have questions.
You guys have questions? Well, ask. Okay.
Fire away.
Yeah, Brad, Jeff, ask us your questions. Nothing too personal.
Maybe.
Shush. Bye, Amy. Thanks for stopping in. So yeah, guys. I mean, you guys want to do Q&A? Shoot them at us. Come on, ask us questions. We got time. We ain't got nothing to do. Just got to go to bed by a decent time to get up early. That's all. And then drive. Good evening, Penny.
I thought it said Pinhurst.
What is the date for the 101? The 101 is going to be May 21st. And Rowana, the person that runs it, has graciously offered coffee and snacks. So she's speaking my love language there. And so I'm looking forward to that. What's your favorite piece of equipment to use? I'll let you go first.
Does the human body count? I like to mostly go off how I feel. Then next to that, it's just I'm basic. My digital recorder.
He's basic.
I'm a basic bitch. Spice latte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like pumpkin spice lattes?
Sadly, I do.
Oh, I do too. I'm a chai latte person. I love those.
Chai latte's the best.
Chai latte's delicious. My favorite piece of equipment, honestly, is, well, one, I consider myself a medium, so I love to use myself. But if I would have to say like a tangible object, I would say probably the spirit box. Because I know it's really annoying sometimes to listen to this noise, but I love getting automatic responses, and like as a medium, I can sense things and I can hear things, stuff like that. But to actually hear it, it's just different. I love that. Brent, are you serious? Do you not know what a pumpkin spice latte is? I am so sorry. This spring, which is your fall, you have to have a pumpkin spice latte.
They might not have them there.
Well, you all need to get with it. Because pumpkin spice latte, like everything pumpkin in the fall for America, for us, yeah, it's a white girl thing. Pumpkin spice lattes has this reputation to be a white girl thing. And it's in the fall. So our fall is your spring, because I believe, yeah.
Yeah.
So your fall is coming up. You have to try pumpkin spice latte in the fall specifically if you can get a hold of it.
Yeah, we might have to talk about that. The portal.
The portal Jeff made takes out the hiss and annoyance of the spirit. Does it?
It's almost like the one.
I need one of those.
I don't know. They have an app for it also, but it's got a lot of reverb in it. I'm not a fan of reverb.
Thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, it's a basic white girl thing. To that.
This is another one of my favorite our third investigator.
Yep.
Bernard, our little boo buddy.
Is he working?
No, he needs to be charged.
Oh, he needs to be charged.
I don't know if I want to take him tomorrow or not.
Bernard senses what?
Vibrations, temperature changes, and he is also basically a REM pod also. So he's got like little red lights in his paws. Whenever something gets close, they'll light up. If it gets warmer or hotter, he'll mention that.
Yeah, it's Boo Bear. We call him Bernard.
If something
has one.
If something touches him, he'll start talking about, like, he'll laugh and say he likes being tickled and stuff, or he likes hugs. And then he goes through questions also. He's got like 15 to 20 questions he asks.
Yeah, it's a cute little, like,
trigger object.
Trigger object is what it is.
We're going tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe juvenile.
We've
I
tried
don't
it
know.
before.
Yeah, we have. Anybody have any other questions? So if you do, let us know. Put it in the comments section. I can't believe we've gone this long and my dog hasn't barked.
He's sleeping in the bed, and Jassie's probably asleep out on the teddy bear.
Mm-hmm. I did rearrange again. Y'all could probably tell if you watched every week.
Who?
He rearranged it for me.
One-handed.
I think if you watch through season 1 and season 2 of the show, my background's probably changed 4 times. Probably. I like to rearrange.
Because when you first started, you were using a green screen because...
Yeah, I was using I have a green screen, but I just thought,
I think it's been used maybe 3 times.
Yeah, I've used it for like Thanksgiving, stuff like that.
No. There's land by a place close to us that's by Randolph County Infirmary where an orphanage used to be but burnt down. And I've never actually investigated an orphanage yet. I want to investigate that land. I don't know if you can or not. We might have to get special permission.
I have not either. I don't even know if one that's around that is really
standing
still around. I mean, Probably the East Coast might have them.
I know there was one at Indiana State Sanatorium, but that building is gone, and that's where they built the area where you can sleep right now.
Okay. Nope, I've never. And actually, weren't we just having that conversation? Who did we have that conversation with? They were asking us. Oh, that was my daughter. You weren't here, so my daughter's asked me about the places I've investigated, and because I told her where I was going tomorrow, and she's like, "You're always going to that type of place," and it's true. It like there's a ton of them in this area. So like common places that we've investigated are hospitals, which aren't really actually that common. I've investigated a couple hospitals,
Prisons,
graveyards,
asylums,
homes. I mean, it really old funeral homes.
Yeah.
Old funeral homes too. Those are the typical type of buildings we investigate. It's not because that's what we want to investigate. That's what's out there to investigate. I mean, it makes sense. Most of them have to do with death.
There's couple schools.
Oh yeah, schools, guys, schools. But yeah, there's schools that you can investigate. That's also another option. Let's see your story here. Yeah, I actually do really like investigating hospitals too. The problem is, like, it's great because they're really big, but the hospitals I've been to, I would say all but maybe one of them have not been very well taken care of. So there's been like mold, or there's been just dilapidated,
I know a nursing home we need to go to, but it's in Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about buying a nursing home. Remember that nursing home that was here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bloody autocorrect. Oh, I love it. Sorry, I get excited when people like use their
actual language.
I just love it. So yeah, I mean, I think beyond that, we haven't really investigated anything different, did we?
Not really.
Oh, theaters. I've investigated theater.
How could I forget? I've done 2 theaters.
Yeah, theaters.
Wow.
Theaters is another thing that you investigate. Post Town and Middle Point, I've been to both, actually, and they've both been really good to investigate.
Been to
Middle Point's not that far.
Obviously,
It's like
I've
an
been
hour
to
away.
Post Town almost around 50 times. That's all. I've lost count now, but it's around 50. That was my second home.
Yeah. So those schools it's really interesting that schools, I don't know.
Oh yeah, mansions.
Mansions, yeah. People old mansions. Mansions nowadays,
They don't have the detail of the older ones.
Right. It's like the smaller mansions, because mansions used to be much smaller, but they were still classified as mansions for that time period. A lot of those doctors' homes, doctors' offices. Remember, in Michigan, that was a doctor's office.
Yeah.
Right. Those we investigate a lot too. Our residentials, obviously, not just like homes that you can rent out to investigate, but like people's houses. Our own house here, we've investigated many times.
I'll never forget that one.
When you were down in the basement?
That episode, yeah. You kept looking behind you.
Yeah, I know you did, Brad. I'm so glad you're still here. That's a wild story that you told me about. That's crazy. That's crazy. So you ready to say goodbye? Nice. So we ran about 15 minutes over because why not? We can, I guess. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I want to go to karaoke. I I'm jelly. You guys are too far away, though, for me to just take off for the evening and go down there. So have fun. We're actually going to go to, we got to start packing and getting ready, make sure everything's charged up for tomorrow's investigation. And I hope that I do get to see you all. If not, is that Fort Bend Pub? That's probably an Indy, though, isn't it? Google. Yeah. Man, we'll have to come down sometime and do karaoke with y'all. Yes, Jeremy, I will be there. I'm coming to the chat right now. It was nice chatting with you. Feel free to tune in every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will do this again. I'm sure before the season ends, we'll probably have another just chatting episode for sure. So
You learn how to say more things from in Australia.
yeah, teach me like Australian accents, or I don't know. I can't. I'm terrible at accents. I'm sorry.
That's just how to pronounce things.
Yeah, but still, it'd be cool, you know? Like, I want to learn, like, I don't know. American language is boring.
Like I say fish and chips.
Fish and chips, yeah. Anyways, we're going to go now. So, adios. Bye, everybody.